Hello all. In today's video, we are going to look at what are the different types of e-commerce testing, or what are the types of testing are related with the e-commerce. So basically, first of all, starting with the types of testing related to the e-commerce, we'll first understand why this e-commerce testing is important, or why this domain becomes so much popular. As as per the study of different organization, the buying pattern has considerably shifted to the online market, and due to that means most of the peoples are preferring to the online shopping. The spike in online shopping means that many companies are accelerating their offering to meet demands of the consumers, as people are become the digital savvy or techno savvy, and they want to the purchase their shopping, whatever the things they are preferring online purchase. So because of that, the e-commerce mobile applications and websites are are much more in the expectations, and the companies are providing them the very good shopping experiences. So by considering this scenario, or this real thing, the need of e-commerce testing is very important, or you can say it's a crucial thing. So as a manual tester or automation tester, we must have the knowledge of this particular domain. So we'll look at the what are the different types of testings are related with the e-commerce application. As we know, the e-commerce testing means we are buying and selling the product online, right? This is the simple definition. Or so first we'll look at the what is meant by first important type, that is functional testing. So basically this functional testing is used to maintain the quality. So the quality is very important for the customer satisfaction, right? So by considering the e-commerce application, you are going to add the product into shopping cart, and you are going to place the order, right? And you are applying some promo code or some discount coupon. So this is one functionality of buying the product. So under this functional testing, you need to, as a tester, you need to find out the glitches or some bugs that can ruin the customer experience, means where the customer get disappointed. As a tester, you need to find out that particular drawback of the particular application. So for in e-commerce application, some features comes under functional testing, means you need to test for the login system, you need to test the search and filter application, you need to test the result page, you need to test the order detail page, you need to test the shopping cart details, you need to test for the promo codes or discount coupons, you need to test for the order confirmation page, you need to test the order tracking. So these are the some functional testing. Then the next type is performance testing. So why this performance testing is important in e-commerce application? So basically the performance testing we do for the better stability, or to check the stability of your application. So for example, you are buying something from or you are going to place the order by using some e-commerce application, and suddenly the it's got down. Okay, then it is a very bad experience for the consumer, right? So this particular thing will cost more to the organization because they lost the sale, right? And at the same time, many users are purchasing or placing their order. So if your site get down for few minutes as well, at that time it is a huge loss for the organization. So this performance testing is used to analyze, to test speed of application, then scalability of application, stability under user load. Means for example, as for due to the new year, the many e-commerce sites or application are offering the discount, and many peoples all over the world are placing their order. And suddenly, if such kind of scenario means due to the user load, this particular site get down. So, and when the people, when the organization is trying to get back the that particular time, will lose the so many users. It will cost a much more to the organization. So this performance testing is very important. Under the performance testing, as a tester, you need to test for the load testing, stress testing, volume testing, scalability, and spike testing. Spike testing means what? As all of the testings we have seen in our previous videos, but spike testing means what? You need to check for means suddenly if user flow get increase at a much higher level, that is spike in the ordering. So you, by considering this scenario, you need to test your application. So basically this performance testing will be done by using some tools. Then the next important testing related to the e-commerce is security testing. So why security testing is important? For safer use of application, means for example, any for your website or the application, you need to check the security related to it. So for example, any hacker exploit your system. So as a tester, you need to find out the loopholes or the vulnerability. So there are different types of security include like a penetration testing, vulnerability testing, security auditing, then ethical hacking, security scanning, risk assessment are some kind of testing which comes under the security testing. Means majorly you need to find out the risk of fraud or theft or the security breach at your application. Then the most important testing related to the e-commerce is the payment testing. Why payment testing is important? For seamless transaction or the, you can say, glitches free transaction, you need to test the payment testing. So what comes under the payment testing? Means as payment is essential part in the e-commerce model, means from checkout to payment option, means you want to purchase something, you need to pay, right? At that time, to avoid the security breaches or any bug, you need to do a payment testing. So it helps you to ensure the full transaction cycle, whether it is working flawlessly to the customer and with respect to merchant, right? So the what are the types of testing comes under the payment? Functional testing, integration testing, performance testing, usability, location, compatibility, localization, and security testing are comes under the payment testing. Then the most important types of testing is a localization testing. What is meant by localization testing? To ensure the global usability, means as an e-commerce platform cannot achieve the global penetration without perfecting its product for the worldwide consumer base. So, for example, any native app experience across a different market is not without some challenges. Means you need to check whether your application or the product stability in terms of linguistic accuracy, design specification, and functionality to ensure the global usability. Then the next important type is a compatibility testing. What is meant by compatibility testing? For example, the e-commerce application you are using from the mobile phones or desktop or tablet. So different consumer use the different devices to access that particular application. Therefore, to check whether this application runs smoothly across the different devices. So, this compatibility testing is important. So, it helps to avoid the issues related to the versions or the app or updates or screen size. Then, means related to the different devices, you need to check whether your application is compatible or not. Then the most important types of testing is a browser compatibility. So why this particular browser testing is important and what you are going to test? Under browser compatibility, you will check the different browsers. You will check the same application in different platforms, like you are check that particular app by opening in Linux, Windows, or any other operating system. Then you are checking the browser specific extension and checking whether the all browsers are supporting to your application or not. Then you are checking for the login and security. In login testing, you check the login compatibility, then whether any insecure information transmission will be there. You check the means for whatever will be the web attack possibilities. Then digital signatures you will check. Then in performance, as we have already seen, will check the performance bottlenecks, scalability analysis will do. In system integration, we'll check for the data interface format, then interface volume capability, integrate performance, and we'll check the interface frequency and activation. We'll also check for the update. And in operational business procedure, we'll check how well e-procedure cope up or observes the bottleneck. Then in internationalization testing, we'll check the language support, language display, regional accounting, cultural sensitivity. And under the shopping order and processing purchase, we check the payment processing, order tracking, order processing, shopping cart functionality. Under transaction testing, we check the transaction integrity, throughput. In backup and recovery, we check for the backup failure, fault tolerance, failure and follower recovery. In availability, we check the denial of service attack, unacceptable level of unavailability. In content analysis, we check the availability of your e-commerce application 24 by 7. Then any offensive content we check. In usability testing, we check for the poor site navigation, catalog navigation, lack of help support, like that, or any non means we can say the bad design, like that. In session management, we check for the period of the session expiration, session storage, like that. And in page display, we check whether there are some any errors which comes at the runtime or poor page download time, then did hyperlink, incorrect display of page. So these are the types of testing, or these are the some points as a tester we are going to check under the e-commerce application. So while considering these types of testing, we can consider as a app or the website for the e-commerce application. So these are the all types of e-commerce application types. So thank you all for watching video, and please do comment on which point you want a next video. Thank you all.